One person is dead, 7 others are hurt after a man drove into a crowd in Golden early Sunday morning.
9 News reporter Darius Johnson live in the parking lot of the Rock Rest Lodge where it happened in Golden. So Darius, we know police arrested 2 people, right?
Hey there, Gary and Corey. That's exactly right. The first person is 25-year-old Ernesto de Jesus Avila, and then 29-year-old Ruben Marquez, who police say was actually behind the wheel of the vehicle that plowed through the crowd. Marquez is currently facing charges of first-degree murder as well as multiple counts of assault. Avila is facing accessory to those same charges as well. Just after 1:30 Sunday morning, the calls came into the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office about a hit and run with injuries at the Rock Rest Lodge. Police arrived to find shoes and hats scattered across the road after they say a man drove through a crowd of about 50 people after a fight broke out outside of the bar. 1 person died, 4 were taken to the hospital, and 3 others were hurt. Police say 29-year-old Ruben Marquez was behind the wheel and ran from the scene. Police later took him into custody, and witnesses told investigators exactly what they saw that morning.
We had a lot of witnesses, and we had a lot of good witnesses, and we had 3 victims that were injured that did not need transport, so they remained on scene and they were able to tell us what happened as well.
Now, the bar did close Sunday as a result of the incident that happened early Sunday morning. I can tell you, Gary and Corey, within the last couple of hours, we had a chance to check on the jail's website to see if a new date has been listed or see if the first court appearance has been listed. It has yet to be at this point in time, but that's something we will continue to follow.
All right, we'll see what happens there. Darius, thank you. New this morning, Lakewood police say 1 person was hurt after a shooting in a grocery store parking lot over the weekend. It happened at the King Soopers Shopping Center on Alameda Parkway and Union Boulevard on Saturday night. We reached out to Lakewood police to find out what led up to the shooting. All they could tell us is that the incident was unrelated to the store and the suspect had a specific relationship to the victim. A 25-year-old man was arrested on attempted murder and assault charges.
Denver police say they are investigating a murder after a man's body was found in a Capitol Hill apartment on Saturday. Police say they found the body in the apartment around 12th and Logan. That's just 3 blocks away from the state capitol. Haven't said how that person died yet. Police ask anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers.
Right now, Boulder police are concerned about a 14-year-old girl who hasn't been seen for more than a week now. They're hoping that you can help them find Chloe Campbell. Police think that she ran away after Boulder's high school football game back on September 30th. They're now asking for the public's help to find her because they believe she is in danger. Police say the information they have doesn't qualify for an Amber Alert, though, but they're asking anyone who has seen Chloe to give them a call.
Well, all of the nearly 50 Venezuelan migrants have left the Joint Base Cape Cod area after being flown to Martha's Vineyard by Florida's Republican Governor Ron DeSantis. He was trying to make a political point. In New York City, shelters are just inundated now because Texas keeps sending migrants there. Their mayor is declaring a state of emergency. Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott has spent $18 million of taxpayer money to bus migrants out of his state. He's threatening to continue to send migrants to what he calls sanctuary cities across the country. Right now, Denver is not aware of any migrants being bused here, but leaders are preparing just in case. 9 News reporter Luis De Leon tells us what the effort might look like.
A spokesperson for Denver's Office of Emergency Management says they're working with other city agencies, the state, and nonprofits to prepare for any potential influx of migrants coming to Denver to seek asylum. As of right now, they're not aware of such an influx that could happen, but are preparing just in case. It comes as Republican officials in Texas and Florida send migrants out of their own state, and shelters in places like New York City fill up. But Colorado is not new to opening their services in response to a situation like this.
We work to ensure that people who are impacted by conflict and disaster find safety and are able to rebuild their lives.
Jennifer Wilson is executive director of the International Rescue Committee's Denver branch. Right now, she says her branch has a caseload of about 2,500 people. 800 of them recently resettled from Afghanistan, around 50 from Ukraine. She says they've been watching what's happening across the country and are aware of the preparations locally.
But then further down the line, when people are seeking services, often we're at the table to help ensure that we're providing those wraparound supports where we're able to.
Those wraparound supports she's talking about are things like legal help or case management.
And so we are really looking to ensure that however we respond, we are building on the strengths and bringing something that can add value to that picture, because coordination is really the most critical thing.
In the mountains, we reported last month that leaders in Summit, Eagle, and Pitkin counties have also started similar discussions on how to prepare if a group of migrants arrived unexpectedly in towns like Breckenridge, Vail, or Aspen.